everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a review, as promised in my last Ulta haul video, on the Makeup Revolution palette that I had gotten. This is the Reloaded Iconic Fever palette, and it's got some really nice fall shades in there that are, I think, really great for achieving just a really nice fall look that centers around like cranberry tones and more orangey warm tones. So as you can tell, I don't have any like eye makeup on right now, so we're just gonna go ahead and get started with the video. To start, got my little cup of brushes, and I don't know where the one brush that I want to use went. Oh, there it is. Okay, so this is just a nice fluffy tapered blending brush. I'm going to take this with a little bit of this shade right here. It's just a matte brown shade, light brown shade. So I'm going to put that in the crease of my eye. And we're going to start there. For priming my eyelids, I did go ahead and use just concealer, as I don't have an eyeshadow primer with me right now. But I just use concealer because why not? I found out in my last video that glasses were a no because the glare on them was something fierce. So I apologize. I love those glasses. I do need glasses. I wear contacts and glasses pretty regularly, and I thought my eyes were irritating me, so I thought it's not that big of a deal if I just wear glasses, and I was 110% wrong. So what I'm doing right now is really just working on that crease and just creating like a nice transition shade. So when I pack on a little bit more color, it just blends a little bit nicer. And this is just best to do with like just a nice fluffy brush. I don't remember, like I said, I don't remember what brand this is. I think, again, yeah, I just got this. Actually, it says Ipsy. It just says Ipsy L34 Blend Beauty. So I don't think this is like a company that you can like get the brush with. I think they just sent it in one of their Ipsies. So next I'm going to go in with a mix of two colors. I'm going to mix this color right here and this shade right here. Both of them are really shimmery, like cranberry shades. So I'm just going to go in with both of those and mix them on a flat brush. This is a Luxie 239 Precision Shader brush. It's just a completely flat brush. And I'm just going to pack it on one side, just mixing those two colors. And I'm going to pat that on the outer third of the lid, as well as a little bit in the crease. How are all of your weeks going so far? How were your weekends? Did you do anything super crazy and exciting and fun, or did you just chill out? Let me know. Okay, so now that that's done, you can kind of see I kind of focused that a little bit more on the lid than the crease, because I am going to take the middle darkest shade here. This is like a deep matte cranberry, almost like burgundy type of color, maroon. And I'm going to take that with a little bit of a thicker and stiffer blending brush. I'll just take this one. This is my Real Techniques Deluxe Crease brush. Every single time I have ever said the name of this brush, Lord help me, every single time I've said the name of this brush in the past, I always say crease brush, and I just sound like an idiot, so there we go. So I'm just going to dip this in, just pretty lightly, tap off any excess, and this is going to go in the crease as well. Alright, so now I'm going to take just a fluffy blending brush. This is a BH Cosmetics tapered blending brush, and I'm just going to buff out those edges just so they don't look as harsh. Then on my lid, I'm going to take this lightest shade here on this end. It's a shimmery, it's the lightest, like maroonish burgundy color with like a hint of a like blue shimmer within it. I'm going to take that, and I'm going to take that on another flat brush. This is just a shadow brush I got in a brush kit a while ago, and I actually am going to wet this a little bit, and I'm just going to pat it on my lid, on the inner 2/3 of my lid. So now I'm just going to take this orange shade here, just to brighten things up a little bit. I'm going to take this with a fluffy brush. This is a scone blending brush, and I'm just going to tap right into it, tap off any excess, and just lighten up that crease a little bit. Yes, this is already doing wonders. These colors are just seriously super pigmented. Like, you really barely even have to, like, dip in your brush. Like, it's not something that you're going to have to swirl for the next 20 minutes to get any color payoff. Like, these are very, very pigmented colors, which is very nice, especially because if y'all recall, this palette was literally only $7. So, I mean, for a deal like that and to have these shades be super pigmented, it's just not something that you're going to find with every brand. Okay, so now for highlight, I am going to take my Real Techniques base shadow brush, and I'm going to take a mixture of these top two lighter shades and then just carve out my eyebrows with them. For underneath the eyes, I am going to take a pencil brush. This is a crease brush by IBY Beauty, but it's got a small enough little tapered end right there, and it's pretty dense, and I just like to use it to pack on color underneath the lash line. So let's see here, what color am I going to take? I'm going to take that same middle burgundy color right here, and I'm going to go ahead and line underneath my eyes with that. For eyeliner, I'm going to line my upper lash line with this, the eyeliner that I was talking about the other day in my Makeup Bag Essentials video. This is the Ciate London black eyeliner, the dual-ended one that's got the star on one end. I'm just going to take the pencil liner part and just do a quick line on the top of my lashes, and I'll be right back. For my waterline, I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Aqua XL Eye Pencil, and this shade is M-10. And I'm just going to line my waterline. Liner face is very real. I'm also going to line my top waterline with this. I think lining your top waterline is really just something, I mean, obviously everything is optional, but it makes your eyes that much more intense, that much more darkened and smoky looking. I really like lining my top waterline with a look like this. Just like day to day, I wouldn't necessarily see the need for it, but I definitely like it with a look like this. For mascara, I am using the Maybelline the Falsies mascara, the Volume Express Waterproof. I just really like this mascara, so that's why I use it. Simple as that. So that's everything for eyes. I think it turned out really pretty. I don't know if everything is showing up quite as well as it could be in the camera, but I really like how the lid shade is super, super sparkly. I really like how the cranberry colors really turned out very, very nice. They turned out very pigmented, and honestly, like this palette, like I said, it's super pigmented. Like, I'm shocked at how pigmented it is for just a $7 palette. There were a couple shades that were a little bit more dusty than other ones, so they did have a little bit more fallout, but I mean, not every single shade was like that. I think that the mattes were a little bit more chalky than the shimmery shades, but all in all, I'm really impressed with this palette. So if you're looking for some colors that are going to yield a little bit more of a warmer toned cranberry fall type of look, I think that this palette you can't go wrong with. I don't know what lip I want to do. I have two options. One's like a lip pencil, and one is like this dark Smashbox. I'm just going to go more neutral. This is the Lord & Berry crayon lipstick. This is P3401 Spicy. So I'm just going to put this all over my lips. I definitely like wearing like more of a neutral type of shade with this look. I definitely think that like a more, let me just show you the applicator. This is what my other option was going to be. It's a Smashbox liquid lipstick in the shade Misconduct. Yes, Misconduct. It literally says always on liquid lipstick Rouge A, but I didn't like read it like that. I read it like always put on liquid lipstick, and it was like, all right, Smashbox. But yes, it's called Misconduct. This stuff is amazing, but that was my other option. I think that would look really good with this type of look as well. But all in all, I really do. I like the look. I like that there is like more of a neutral lip to it. I think it looks very, very nice, very fall and very warm, and it's definitely wearable. I was a little worried that with this palette it wouldn't be like I can wear this to work and school and everywhere. But it is. It surprisingly is. It's neutral enough to where it's wearable and not too scary for people that don't like to zone out of the neutral territory, but it's colorful enough that people that do like a little bit more of a pop of color would still enjoy the palette as well, and this type of look as well. So that is all from me. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I will see all of you next time.